Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Lucy, and this is gonna be a speed round for an art commission that I got. The art commission was for someone that is part of the Shingeki no Kyojin fandom, that is the fandom I am the most active for. She wanted a self-insert for her role-playing games, an OC that is a self-insert, which was lovely because I am quite new, not only on YouTube, but also taking commissions. Had always taken one or twice before, so I still get extremely excited and really nervous each time that it happens, especially when it involves self-inserts, because I think it's a really delicate line between recreating someone that looks human and anime, and at the same time taking features that they want or maybe that they don't, but still make them look like themselves. I think it's a really delicate process because I always want people who commission me to feel extremely beautiful, and that each feature that makes them themselves also is gorgeous and is beautiful, and I want them to make them feel that way. I always get nervous, but it's probably my anxiety speak. As you can see in the process, I always draw a rough sketch on the bottom blue because it's way easier to me to distinguish between the sketch that is going to be the main sketch and the rough sketch, the initial one that I save for proportions and for placement in the paper and, the canvas. I am not gonna show pictures of her or anything, but her main request was that the OC had round eyes, big round eyes, and a really round face with a messy bun and a really confident smile. Something that you will see now that I struggle a lot to recreate. She didn't want to look like extremely sweet, but she wanted to look confident. So I was struggling a lot to create that idea of confidence but sweet. I tried to play with the eyebrows first to see if the expression of the eyebrows would change the feeling that the smile kind of transmit. But I finally found one that I like it. I did two, as you will see now. One with the mouth open that looked, in my opinion, a little bit more like extremely happy, and this one that is the most soft one. As you can see, I marked the side of the cheeks because she had a really lovely round face. She liked her round face. She wanted the OC to have round face, and she had gorgeous, really prominent cheeks, which when you smile, the cheekbones go not the cheekbones, the apple of the cheeks go up, and I think it looked lovely on her. I was trying to recreate that, but there is a really thin line between recreating the apples of the cheeks and making the anime girl look old. It's a really delicate balance, but I think I kind of nailed it at the end. I did the two options for her to choose, but she ended up choosing the closed mouth one, and she asked for me to add more jaw, as you can see here. So that's what I did. I tried to enhance a bit more the jaw and recreate a little more the side of her face to enhance the cheeks. That's one of the things I struggle the most when I do self-inserts. Is usually you want to have a balance between the anime style and the anime person still representing the owner. I usually try to double check on them all the time to make sure that the features of their face that they want there are still there.
But remember, don't hesitate to call on me for anything.
Here I was starting to ink. When ink, I mean I use a more strong pencil to add the line art. I wouldn't call it a line art because it's not perfectly line it up. It's always a sketch. So I sell these ones as sketches, so it's not a perfect line art. As you can see, I changed the shapes a lot, the sides, the mirrors, upside down, because I think that when you're inking, or at least that's how I call it, it's easier to move your arm and connect lines that actually try to draw them all together all at once. You see the process of me inking everything. I will maybe give a few technical details. I use my computer. I have a X-Pen Deco 1 Volume 2 and graphic table. Sorry, English is not my first language. And the program I use is Krita. It's free, it's quite good. I know it's not Procreate and it's the one that most people use, but it works just fine for me so far. So I try to do the best that I can with what I have. And this was a quite long process, especially it became a long process when I have to start drawing the Wings of Freedom. And here's me adding the colors. Since this is a sketch, I don't use color palette. It's more like the colors of the same line art in different opacities and densities. I always call this anime style or manga style sketch because I don't really color it. I was adding a little bit of shadows and colors to the eyes to make them pop up. But since she's a blonde, I didn't paint the eyelashes all the way, because we are going to add highlighters to make them look more blondish, and a little bit of rouge in the face, the lips to add some life. Then I was adding the different colors to the Wings of Freedom, so it looks good. Since it was Shingeki no Kyojin RP OC, I wanted to add the Wings of Freedom even if it was a port. Obviously looked like it's part of the scouts. I was adding a little bit of highlights to the hair so it didn't look that flat. And now here the highlight of the eyelashes I told you to make them look more blonde. And a little bit of details in the eyes so they wouldn't look so plain. This is usually what I call a rough sketch because I don't go that heavy into details, or just tiny little things. And that's basically gonna be it. I just wanna say that I will probably add an ad at this moment of the YouTube video. I'm sorry in advance. I'm just trying to grow a little bit more. I hope you don't mind it. If there's any available ad for me to add, I will add it right here. That's all. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I hope you and your loved ones are doing great.